There's been a lot of talk in recent days about LeBron James being traded from the Los Angeles Lakers prior to the start of next season. We have no idea if he's actually going to be traded prior to the start of the season, but we did learn that the other day 4 teams have contacted Rich Paul, we didn't know as LeBron's agent, about a potential trade. These teams are the Clippers, the Warriors, the Cavaliers, and the Dallas Mavericks, which would be very interesting if he goes there. So what we're going to be doing on 2K25 today is we're going to be trading LeBron James away from the Los Angeles Lakers to see what would happen in the future. Now, do I think he's going to be traded prior to next season? I honestly have no idea. I'm going to lean towards no, but the reality is you have no idea what's going to happen. But today on NBA2K25, we're going to be trading away LeBron and rebuilding the Lakers. I'm going to give myself 3 seasons to try and win an NBA championship with Luka Doncic now on the squad. Let's see if we can get the job done on NBA2K25. As you can see, we're here on NBA 2K25. This is the Los Angeles Lakers roster. This is the updated roster, of course, prior to next season. We, of course, have Jake LaVaria on the squad as well. Lakers, and, of course, DeAndre Ayton. Let's see how things play out for the Lakers on the squad prior to next season. Now, I will be trading LeBron. Of course, that's the main goal of this video. I will probably make some other trades as well to help retool and rebuild this Lakers squad because they, I don't think they're going to be winning right now with this current roster, if I'm going to be honest with you guys. But we'll see if we can uphold LeBron's trade request. Let's go through the actual trades that the trade finder is going to give us. So the Kings, DeRozan and Levine, he's not going to the Kings. I'll tell you that right now. The Knicks has been rumored. Of course, the Knicks didn't actually say anything to Rich Paul, according to a report the other day. However, the Knicks are somewhat in talks. You know, we've had the rumors and everything, so you never know. And the Magic obviously is a good trade for Franz Wagner, Desmond Bane, but he's not going to go into the Magic. And I think I'm going to make this easier on myself. We're going to be trading him to the New York Knicks because we've heard the rumors and everything. And also, this is a pretty good trade in reality. Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, going to be trading our rookie here, though, but he's really not going to be playing much considering we have Bridges and OG on the squad. So LeBron's going to be going to the New York Knicks here. Here we have it. There it is. The New York Knicks have agreed to our trade offer. We're going and send him to the New York Knicks. So now our starting lineup is Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, OG Anunoby, Rui Hachimura, and DeAndre Ayton. Actually, let me change this because we're not going to have Hachimura start. We'll probably have OG 6'7", Hachimura is 6'8". How tall is Bridges? 6'6". Yeah, we're gonna move OG to the 4. Obviously, Josh Hart, you know, was starting in New York and everything. Hachimura's gonna come off the bench. We're gonna have Bridges start actually instead. So we got Luka, Austin Reeves, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, and DeAndre Ayton. It's a pretty good starting lineup in reality here. We have Rui Hachimura come off the bench, Jackson Hayes, Jared Vanderbilt, Dalton Connect, Gabe Vincent. I do probably want to trade Jared Vanderbilt. We're going to see how things play out. I'm just going to leave that as roster as is. We're going to simulate to a trade deadline, so I'll see you guys at that point. So we're currently here at the trade deadline, as you see in the bottom right corner of the screen there, 34-16 on the season so far. Pretty good record. We're currently the 3rd seed there out in the Western Conference, half game back behind the OKC Thunder, but we are far behind the Dallas Mavericks, who are 45-6 on the season. Absolute insanity right there. Let's also check a look at the standings for the New York Knicks here, because I'm kind of curious to see how well things are going for them, as well as for LeBron James. They're not in the Division 1, goes to the conference there. The New York Knicks are 36-15 on the season. Pretty good for them. Of course, LeBron James out there, 23.6 rebounds, 8 assists a game. Pretty good season for him over there in New York. Obviously, we're pretty much the exact same record here out in LA, so I guess you could say it was beneficial to both squads. Now, because we're 34-16, I don't really feel the need to make any crazy trades, but I do think it'd be interesting to make some adjustments here onto this roster. I do think this one we're going to do with Grant Williams, Mason Plumlee, just get some more backup experience coming off the bench. So that's what we're going to do. But besides that, I don't really feel the need to do any crazy trades. So we're going to keep running the same squad out here, see how things play out in the second half of the season. I'll see you guys at the end of the year. At the end of the season, we got Luka Doncic as your MVP, 30 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists a game for him. So a very good season, triple-double. Luka wins his first MVP here with the Los Angeles Lakers. We got Cooper Flag, Rookie of the Year with the Dallas Mavericks. No surprise there. He's also the 6th man of the year. Don't know why he's coming off the bench, but yeah. Victor, Defensive Player of the Year. We got Men Thompson, Most Improved. Shea is your Clutch Player of the Year. Luka is, of course, on the All-NBA first team. That is what you'd like to see. I'm looking to see if LeBron is on any of the second or third team, and no, he's not. All-Defensive first first team and second team ended up with no Lakers on there. Of course, it makes sense. We were the third seed. They're out in the Western Conference, and let's see how the standings played out. The Mavericks went 71-11 on the season, by the way. Pretty shocking right there. The Thunder were next, and we were the third seed, 55-27. So pretty good. I've seen much better home, 30-10 on the road, though not as good, but we will take it. Let's check the player stats here now at the end of the season minus Luka Doncic and the squad. So Luka led way in scoring for us, 30 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists a game like I just mentioned. Mikal Bridges was next, averaging 16 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal per game. Pretty solid for him. Reeves had 16 points. I was hoping for more scoring from him. He didn't get as much scoring as I'd like. Ayton had 12 points and 8 rebounds a game. OG 12 points. Hachimura had 11. So obviously very good numbers for them, but nothing too crazy. Obviously Luka clearly took control of everything, that is for sure. We had Dalton Connector, 7 points on him for the season. Mason only had 7, and then the rest of the way. Also, I want to check LeBron. So the Knicks were the first seed. They're out in the Eastern Conference. LeBron had 22.6 rebounds, 7 assists a game for the Knicks this season. So let's check out the playoffs here. Let's see how things play out. We're going to be taking on the Clippers in the first round. They, of course, have Harden, Bogdanovic, Kawhi, John Collins, Zubac. Josh Giddey's now on the squad. Very interesting. Brook Lopez as well. TJ McConnell. They got a good squad. Let's see if we get the job done. Game number 1's going our way. 123-97. Bridges 29. Luka with a triple-double. You see a lot of Luka triple-doubles in this video, let me tell you right now. Game 2 we got only by 1. We come back though in that fourth quarter, 140-139. We had Luka Doncic with 34, 9, and 10. Big games from Bridges and Hachimura. Big games over there for Clippers as well, but we win game number 2. Game number 3 is also going our way. Harden 31 for them, but absolute blowout, 47 points for Austin Reeves and 32 for Luka Doncic. Game number 4 though, we end up losing there. That's okay. We can lose one game, it's okay. Not 2 in a row though. We got a different story here. 3-2 series here. Luka 44 was unable to get the job done. Sounds like one of those Mavericks games. Game number 6 here. Can we get the job done? Yes, we do. We're going to the next round, and we're going to be taking on the Denver Nuggets. Also, if you look in that top seed there, Dallas Mavericks have lost to the Sacramento Kings in the first round of the playoffs. Shocking information. So Lakers and Nuggets, obviously. Also, the Nuggets just beat the Thunder too. What's going on here? The Nuggets have been the Lakers' thorn these last couple of years. So let's see what happens here. Lillard is now on the squad, so he's going to be playing with them. Jeez, Jamal Murray, Cam Johnson, Aaron Gordon, Jokic, Christian Braun, Valanciunas, Hardaway. Yeah, they got a good squad. But so do we. 141-128. We take game 1. Bridges at 35. Luka with another triple-double. I mean, this team is pretty solid. Don't get me wrong. Let's see if we get the job done in game number 2. Yes, we do as well. 142-120. Luka had 37, 10, 14. OG 27. Reeves at 21 and 8. And pretty good right there. Can we win in game number 3? No, we did not. Nuggets take game number 3 by 11 points. 45 for Lillard, 29 for Murray, and 24, 11, 14 triple-double for Jokic. Game number 4 though, Nuggets come right back, so we're up 2-0 in the series. It is now a 2-2 series. What happens here in game number 5 between these squads? Lakers do win 144-115. Luka 37 points in this one. Absolutely carrying us, in all honesty. Game number 6 here, the Nuggets do win, so we're going to be going to game number 7 versus the Denver Nuggets in the second round of the NBA playoffs. Let's see what happens here now. The Lakers are home. Hopefully we get the job done against Denver. I will hop into this game if it's a close one, and it definitely is a close one between these two squads. We're going back and forth, but it looks like the Nuggets are pulling away here, but it's going to be a 109-109 game with 1 minute left to go on the clock. Let me hop into this ball game here. Let's see how things play out. So we're now here in this ball game again, and we have a tie score. 55 seconds left to go on the clock between these two squads here. Let's see if we get the job done against the Denver Nuggets. Obviously, whoever wins this game will be going to the next round of the playoffs. It looks like Ayton did fall out. Luka's got the ball. He's got Lillard on him. Here comes the double team. Luka's still got the ball. Bridges is open at the top of the key. He finally gets it to him. Is he going to make that three-pointer? And no, he does not. Jamal Murray with the rebound on the other end for the Denver Nuggets. Inside, we've got Lillard here. Obviously, he's signed with them. He's good to go for the playoffs here. Christian Braun over to Jokic inside with Jackson Hayes. They're going to double him. Jamal Murray's open for 3, and that one is good. We have a timeout. That very well could be the Lakers season on that Jamal Murray 3. Let's see what happens here going forward. That was not good at all for the Lakers. They actually had to hit the 3. Also, Luka should have easily passed it out to Bridges, and then Bridges had, I believe it was OG or Reeves to his left. Forgive me for not remembering. Also, Ayton is not out of the game, so I don't know why he wasn't in before. 18 seconds left to go on the clock. Luka Doncic inside. He's going to get the slam to go. 2 points for the Lakers. Of course, they're going to have to play the foul game now. Instantly, they're going to foul Jamal Murray. 15 seconds left to go on the clock. That's Reeves' third foul, so they're going to have to commit some more fouls here as well. Bridges going to be guarding Christian Braun there, and let's see who they get the ball to. It's going to be Damian Lillard's going to be, so Lillard's going to be shooting 2 free throws here for the Denver Nuggets. We're saying that, is he going to make the first one? Yes, he does. He is now a 2-point game between the squads. He's going to make the second one as well. Back to a 3-point game. I see the Lakers need another 3 here to tie this ball game. Of course, Luka just took the points there. Mikal Bridges, he's open for 3 and it is off. Ayton with the rebound though. Back out to Austin Reeves for 3 and it is good. We have a tie ball game. 5 seconds left to go on the clock. Be a great game to watch if this was in reality. 5 seconds left to go between these two squads. We have a tie ball game. Game 7 in Crypto.com Arena. What are the Nuggets going to do? They give it to Lillard. Is he going to hit another shot? Big time shot. Lillard inside to Jokic. Is he going to make it? And no, he does not. We're going to overtime now. Wow. We're going to be going to overtime against the Denver Nuggets. That was crazy. Let's see what happens here in overtime against these two squads. So Luka's at the free throw line here. 15 seconds left to go. He's going to hit the first free throw for the Los Angeles Lakers. Can he get the second one to go as well? And he's going to make it. Oh, he almost missed. That could have been really bad for the Lakers. 16 seconds left to go on the clock. We got Damian Lillard with the ball. They need a 3-pointer quickly to tie this ball game up. Aaron Gordon for 3. And that one's off. We got Bridges with the rebound on the other end, up to Austin Reeves, who will now be shooting the free throws for the Los Angeles Lakers. It looks like they're going to get the job done against the Denver Nuggets. The first one is good for Reeves. Now a 4-point lead. Can the second one go in as well? And yes, it will. 5-point lead for the Los Angeles Lakers. It looks like they're going to get the job done against Denver and finally win an NBA playoff series versus them. And that's off. Lakers get the job done. I'll see you guys all in the next round. What a great game. So we're now here in the next round of the playoffs. We have the Lakers and the Timberwolves. Obviously very interesting out there. We have the Knicks and the Cavs. Let's see what happens here between the Lakers and the Timberwolves. Any new additions? Conley, Edwards, McDaniels, Randall, Reed, Gobert, Isaiah Joe now on the squad, but it looks like it's the exact same team for the Minnesota Timberwolves. In game number 1, the Lakers end up losing here. Look at this score in overtime. Holy, what kind of overtime is this? 166 to 155. 46 for Luka Doncic, 46 for Anthony Edwards as well. Lakers lose game 1. The Timberwolves also have taken game number 2 here, so this is not good. We've got 19 assists in this one, but unfortunately went 2 of 12 from 3. Game number 3 though, Minnesota is winning. And game number 4, the Lakers just got swept by the Timberwolves. That's not good. The Knicks are going to the NBA Finals with LeBron as the Finals MVP. We're just going to simulate right through the round there. And the Timberwolves have won the championship, so LeBron still doesn't get a ring though. Julius Randle is your Finals MVP. We end up losing. Not how you want to lose right there. Let me tell you right there. So we're going to go through another season. Let's see if we can get the job done. Hopefully we do in the next round. I'll see you guys updated later on prior to next season. So here's the big trade that we're doing. Obviously a lot of first round picks here, but it is what it is. OG and Dalton Knecht going to go into the Boston Celtics. We're getting Jaylen Brown and Peyton Pritchard. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out for this Lakers squad. Now, of course, Luka Doncic now has Jaylen Brown on the squad. And Peyton Pritchard, too, is going to be the backup guard. Very interesting. He's going to be hopefully the 6th man of the year. See what 2K says we should do. Obviously, Bridges is not going to be starting at the 2. We need to have Reeves start as well. Vanderbilt is not going to be starting at the 4. So I do think, though, we should trade for a power forward. We could have Hachimura play the 4. I think it's going to be more beneficial. So let me guys quickly update you with the updated lineup. Alright, so here's what we're doing for now at least. We'll probably have to get a power forward at some point here. But Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, Jaylen Brown, Mikal Bridges, and DeAndre Ayton starting lineup. Vanderbilt's going to be coming off the bench though. We still got Peyton Pritchard, Rui Hachimura, and Jake LaVaria as our starting bench. So let's see how things play out this season. Alright, so we're here at the deadline, 32-17 at this point. We're currently the 4th seed. They're out in the Western Conference. The one issue we currently have though is a power forward. Now, of course, think about it this way. Jaylen Brown obviously is a much better defender than some of these other ones here, but I'm going to argue that Austin Reeves is the one that actually has to go here. Of course, this is probably not what's truly going to happen in real life, but of course we have Bridges and Jaylen Brown on the squad. We're much better defensively. So I'm going to try and trade Austin Reeves and see if we can get a power forward. I think is going to be the best way forward for the Lakers franchise. John Collins obviously is not who we want. Of course, he's a power forward. This one here, though, we have to trade Bronny, but, you know, LeBron's not in the squad anymore. Jalen Johnson will come back. Bam. Wow. I can make it Bam. Look at these trades. Like, actually going crazy. Bam. Oh, my God. Let's see. Go through them all. We'll get Walker Kessler. Of course, that's been rumored a lot. I do really like Bam. Don't get me wrong. But I think Jalen Johnson can be more beneficial. Plus, we can get a Dennis Schroeder coming off the bench as well. So we're going to be trading for Jalen Johnson and Bronny. Unfortunately, Bronny's getting traded, but you know, it is how it goes. So this squad here is something else. We have Luka Doncic. Of course, we're going to probably trade for backup center here briefly. Luka Doncic, Mikal Bridges at the 2, Jaylen Brown at the 3, Jalen Johnson at the 4, DeAndre Ayton at the 5. We have Peyton Pritchard coming off the end. So we still have Roy Hachimura on the squad, Jake LaVaria here, Jared Vanderbilt, and Dennis Schroeder. So let's see, probably I'm going to try and get a backup center here. And let's see if we can get the job. Obviously, we have Kevon Looney here, but obviously I prefer better options than Kevon Looney. So can we trade let's see, trade Schroeder. Obviously we just acquired Schroeder, so we can't trade him, so that can get us rid of Gabe Vincent and Kevon Looney. Let's see if we can get a decent backup center. We get Andre Drummond again from the Chicago Bulls, and I think that's what we're going to do. Andre Drummond just very solid backup center behind DeAndre Ayton. So let's update this one more time. Hachimura, Vanderbilt here. We're going to get Drummond some minutes. We're going to decrease Vanderbilt a bit because Vanderbilt's not doing too much to get Andre Drummond some backup minutes in there. Let's see how things go. Obviously, this squad is something else. Luka Doncic, Mikal Bridges, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Johnson, DeAndre Ayton. I got Justin Mints there. Peyton Pritchard, Hachimura, Jake LaVaria, and Andre Drummond. So yeah, let's see how things play out. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. We are pretty stacked in my opinion. At the end of year number 2, Luka's winning another MVP. Stats are a little bit down this year compared to last year, obviously, but the team got a little bit better, so I think it makes sense. We got AJ here, Rookie of the Year. He's with Miami Heat. Cam Boozer, 6-man with Pelicans. Victor, Defense Player of the Year, and Dylan Harper is your most improved. Shout out Cade Cunningham as well. Luka once again on the All-NBA first team here. And looks like none on the second or third team for us. Shout out Cooper Flag. All defensive first team. Shout out these players as well. Shout out AD. We were the 3rd seed once again out there in the Western Conference. 56-26 on the season. Pretty good there, but also this starting line was crazy. Luka, Bridges, Brown, Jalen Johnson, DeAndre Ayton. Pretty good. Also, I have no idea if LeBron's even on the Knicks. I assume he still is. Yes, he is. So LeBron is still out there with the New York Knicks. They ended up coming and losing in the NBA Finals last year. So let's see what happens here in year number 2. We're going to simulate the play-in first, of course, and then we're going to go and check out the player stats at the end of the season. Luka led the way in scoring for us, 27, 8, and 10 for him. Jaylen Brown only had 18 points per game for us, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Mikal Bridges, 16 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists as well. Ayton had 12 and 9. Jalen Johnson had 12 points and 8 rebounds. Obviously, the scoring aspect a little bit low in all honesty, but you know, it is what it is. It's 2K. 12 points for Hachimura off the bench. We had Jake here, he had 9. Schroeder had 9. Pritchard had only 9 points, wow, off the bench. So we're going to be taking on the OKC Thunder here in the playoffs. Obviously, these are some good overalls. 96, 89, 92, 88, 86, 84. I mean, pretty good here. Checking out the Thunder here. Obviously, Shea, Dort, J-Dub, Chet, Hartenstein here, Case and Wallace. They got pretty much the exact same teams that DiVincenzo and D'Lo coming off the bench. So let's see what happens here in the playoffs. Game number 1, Lakers take game 1 by 5. Shout out Jalen Johnson there. Ayton, Luka all with big games, Bridges as well. Game number 2 is also going our way, 132-109. Luka's going to, of course, still have to be the main scorer here, but I think we have a better team, all-around team here. We didn't really have that power forward last year. We did trade OG, but did get Jaylen Brown back. Of course, we traded Dalton Connect, but we got Peyton Pritchard, and I think that's more beneficial to us in all honesty. We did trade all those picks though, but that's okay. And of course, we did trade Austin Reeves for Jalen Johnson, giving us that power forward position. We did absolutely lose in game number 3, so let's skip past that. Game number 4 though, the Thunder do tie it up, 127-115. 39 for Shea, 27, 11, 15 for Luka, but not the best for everyone else. Game number 5 though, we end up winning by 10. 24 for Luka, 23 for Brown, 20 for Bridges. Can we get the job done here in game number 6 and move on? Yes, we do. We're going to take on the Los Angeles Clippers here in the second round of the playoffs there. We beat them last year. TJ McConnell, Shane Sharp now, Sam Hauser, Kawhi Leonard, Zubac, John Collins, Kelly Oubre. So their team definitely changed a bit. I think they're honestly a little bit worse in my opinion, but we'll see how it plays out. Game number 1, we take the W, 129-112. Brown 26 for them, Zubac 28. Game number 2 will be going to Los Angeles as well. Well, they're both in Los Angeles, but the Lakers, I mean, we win by 4, 25 for Luka Doncic. Game number 3, we keep winning the first 2 games of the series, and we keep losing the 2 after. So let's see if that plays out here. Are we going to lose in game number 4? Actually, we're not going to simulate the simcast. Are we going to lose in game number 4? No, we break the streak. We win in game number 4, 121-97. Ayton with a big game. Luka, another triple-double. Can we win in game number 5? Yes, we do. We're going to be going to the Western Conference Finals, taking on these San Antonio Spurs. Hopefully, we can beat them and move to the NBA Finals. They have Malcolm Brogdon, Stephon Castle, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Victor Wembanyama, Walker Kessler, Dylan Harper. They got a squad out there in San Antonio. Game number 1, Lakers take game 1, 123-112. 32 points for Luka Doncic. 32 points for Luka Doncic, a triple-double, and a triple-double for Jalen Johnson as well. Game number 2, we'll be going to LA. 37 for Luka Doncic. Things are looking good. Victor with a big game, so to Keldon Johnson. Game number 3, San Antonio does take game number 3. Dylan Harper with a big game. Luka, of course, playing well. Game number 4, we win by 18. Victor 21, 13, and 7. Hachimura 28. Okay, Hachimura. Game number 5 here. We end up losing to San Antonio. We better not be blowing a 3-1 lead here. That better not be the case. It is now a 3-3 series here. This is not looking good at all. So hopefully we get the job done here in game number 7. Also look out there in the Eastern Conference. The Knicks and the Raptors there are in game number 7. Let's see how things play out. The Raptors end up winning, as you can see. Can we get the job done here in the Western Conference Finals? We start out pretty good, but as you can see, the Spurs start coming back here. Can we get the job done? It's a close game on our hands. And 119-114, we win by 2. We get the job done. We're going to the NBA Finals. Pritchard 28 points off the bench, 7 threes. We're going to the NBA Finals. Luka Doncic is your Western Conference Finals MVP. Scotty wins for the Raptors. Of course, I would love to see a Knicks and the Lakers matchup, because of course LeBron was on that squad. Fortunately, that's not going to be the case there. So LeBron has not won a ring with the Knicks there in 2 years. Let's see if the Lakers can win against the Toronto Raptors this season. Game number 1, they win by 10. Luka 31 points here, 26 for Jaylen Brown as well. In game number 2, we end up winning 23-13-11 for Luka Doncic. That's what you like to see. In game number 4, game number 3, I should say, the Raptors win, but that's okay. They can take one. Game number 4 is going to the Lakers. And what about game number 5? Yes, it is. The Los Angeles Lakers have won the NBA championship. Luka Doncic is your Finals MVP, 31, 10, and 8 for him. So there you have it. So we did trade away LeBron. Of course, we made some other trades as well, some big trades. We traded away a lot of picks. We traded away Austin Reeves as well. This is the final roster we're ending up with: Luka Doncic, Jaylen Brown, Mikal Bridges, Jalen Johnson, DeAndre Ayton, Pritchard, Hachimura, Vanderbilt, Lavaria, Andre Drummond, Kendrick Williams, Dennis Schroeder, Julian Phillips, Michael Russo, and Jalen Harrison there. So there you have it. That's the conclusion of today's video. Let me know down in the comment section below if you enjoyed today's video. That's going to be the Lakers rebuild, trading away LeBron James. If you want me to do any other rebuilds or any other what if ideas, let me know down in the comment section below. Now, I hope you all have a great day, and see you all in the next video.